Hello and welcome to part 7 and the final tutorial video for this DIY budgeting sheet that is on Fiverr.com. Please see the link in the description below. This is actually going to cover two frequently asked questions because they are small ones. The first one is, can I insert extra rows per pay period? So the answer is yes, you can. If you right click here and hit insert rows above, it shouldn't mess with any of the calculations. I already tested this. But what you will notice is that it doesn't include a 0, so you just have to put 0 here. If you want it to look all the same, I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just aesthetic, really. But yeah, if you do insert rows, just make sure it's toward the middle of the pay period boxes. So pay period 1, you want to just make sure they're kind of in the middle, just to kind of avoid any risk of like getting too close and messing these boxes up, because these are automated boxes. And let's say if you insert a row here, I think it might mess with the ranges and the calculations. So let's look here. Yeah, it does. So don't insert rows at the end or the beginning, I would say. If you're going to insert additional rows, let's undo that. Just make sure that you're doing it in the middle of each pay period. Because that can mess up the formulas, or at least it won't include some expenses, for example. So just don't do that. Let's say you do insert a lot of rows. So let's do like a lot of rows, just as an example here. You'll notice that if you look at the expenses here, you'll notice that they're actually included in the expenses if you put it in the middle. But you'll also notice that it doesn't really have a 0, so you don't see that little $sign. If you want to change that for aesthetic purposes, then really all you have to do is just kind of you have this little cross bar right here, and I think you hit shift and you just click and drag, and then bam, and then bam. You can probably actually go this way and just do the entire thing. So let's try to do that. Actually, no, we can't. But yeah, you can insert rows. And then the next question is, do I have to understand Excel to use this? No, you don't, actually. If you just follow these videos closely and you refer to the FAQ section on Fiverr, you should be pretty set to use this budgeting sheet. I have it automated almost completely because it is it can be very complicated trying to do this on your own. The purpose of this sheet is to do all the work for you. These tutorial videos are just to get you started on this sheet, but everything else is basically just automated already for you. It's just a gigantic calculator that helps you track your finances, relevant to your pay periods and how it's related to your life and your life expenses. It's basically meant to be very relevant to how real finances go in real life, basically. I don't know why it's so difficult to explain that, but anyway. So yeah, that is it. And also, if you're thinking that you want to get this sheet but you don't have Microsoft Office, or you don't want to pay for Microsoft Office, that is perfectly fine. What I recommend using actually is Libre Office. And that's actually what I use, is Libre Office. It's a Libre Office. If you Google it, you should find a way to download it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put that in the description, so don't worry about it. Just look at the link in the description. It is a free software. But if you do have Excel, if you do have Microsoft Office, it should work also on there as well. It is a .ods file, but it should totally work. I mean, it's open formatted basically. Also, I think there's another one too. It's called Apache Office, openoffice.org, I think. You can look at that as well. I think it uses the same file type though, so it should be the same difference. So yeah, there you go. Good luck. And if anyone has any additional questions, about anything, just feel free to message me on fiverr.com in the link below. I do have an email. You can also contact me. That is also in the description. Um, I also have a Twitter too if you wish to follow me there. And it's I also have YouTube, which is probably what you're watching this on. And yeah, so take care and good luck.